So we look at fractions. Don't forget that at the start, fraction is just there is not it's just when you have numerator and you also have denominator. You get actually familiar with that. Example of a fraction is 3/8. They call this fraction what's it called? Proper fraction, because the numerator is less than denominator. Okay. Yeah. What are your plans tomorrow? Okay, I just want to go to the office here in the morning. If you think so, common fractions are what? When you have what? Numerator that is smaller than what? Than denominator. Okay, that's actually a proper fraction. So if you look at it in this context, if you are carrying like a very big load, if you are carrying a smaller load in your head, it's like a proper. You're doing a proper thing. But if you're not carrying a bigger load on your head and you're tiny, it's improper. So that's why they call this one proper, because I have a smaller numerator. But improper is when there's a bigger numerator and small denominator, like you have 8/3. This is improper because 8 is way more than this. So this improper is what we focus on today, because they will tell you, they will give you something. The way I will show you how the way they ask questions in your normal exam, so that you won't be surprised when you see it. So improper fractions is when denominator is actually more than what? More than the numerator is more than the denominator. So if you have the same fraction, for example, now if you have 8/8, the answer means what? Is 1. If you have 3, you get it, is what? Is 1. So it's like a whole. So in this case, so let me just give you an example now. For example, I'm going to throw this question to Anna and Placidia. For example, is that in a class? Let me just try to see nobody has joined. Is that in a class? You can say that 2/5 are from Nigeria. Then 2/5 are from Nigeria. Then half from So nuclear, if we say 2/5 are from Nigeria and 1.5 are from Ghana, so that's what's the fraction of the rest? Who can do that? Let me tell you that 2/5, let me say in a class, again, you realize that 2/5 of them are from Nigeria and half are from Ghana. So what's the fraction of the rest in the class? Who can do it?
Is that multiplication?
No. If you say this one is from Nigeria.
What is the main number?
This is 2/5 of the class, they are from Nigeria. Half of the class, they are from Ghana. Now see that what's the fraction of the rest?
That would be, is it 1/3?
How do you get 1/3?
I did 2 minus 1 and 5 minus 2.
So Placidia, how will you do it?
I don't know what they're asking.
No, I said that, just listen to me now. I said that in a class, 2/5 of them are from Nigeria. And half of them are also from Ghana. He said, what's the fraction of the rest?
Half, which is that's about if half, that's 50%, then 2/5 of 2/5 is it's not up to a third, it's about 40%. So what we'll have is 10%. That's 1/over something. I don't know, 1/over.
You try, to be honest with you. See, everything is fraction is out of 1. So you add this and this together. So what is 2/5 plus 1 was half?
It's 3/7, I wrote.
If you want to add fractions together, you have to make it the same denominator.
Oh.
That's 3/10.
It's not 3/10. So this one is times 2. You make it the same denominator.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
let me do the one you are familiar with for you. You find the LCM, you draw it.
So find the LCM. Yeah.
That is 10.
10.
2 in this is 5. 5 times 1 is 5. Plus 5 in this is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. Can you see now? So it's going to be what? 9/10.
9/10.
So you now do 1 whole minus what? 9/10. So you do another thing. So when you say 1 whole, it's like 1/1. You know that? So the LCM is 10. So this is 9. This is what? This. So it's 1/10. So you are right, Lativia. If 1/10 is 10%.
Yeah, but I know it's in my head, but I didn't know how to explain it the way you just did.
Okay. So you
I don't know how to write it out and explain to someone that I know it,
Yeah. I understand.
So where did you get the 1/0?
1/0 is fractions always add, like 1/0 is out of 1. Like it's everything's out of 1. You get a fraction is always, sum of fraction is always out of 1. Like, for example, now if I say like it's always out of 1/0, that's it. 1/0 is like 100%.
Yeah.
That is it. 1/0 is like 100%. That's it. So I'm going. Yeah.
1 minus 9 is 1.
Sorry. This one, 10. Because 1 in 10.
1/1 is 1 in 10, yeah.
1 in 10 is 10%, isn't it? That's 10%. 1/10 is like 10/100, That's 10%.
Now, does the question come in working it out, or they'll just tell us to write the answer?
No, they ask you to work it out. You can just the way you explained, you can just type it that way.
So
I've seen a lot of students practice this type of questions. In fact, it's like I think you can't escape that question. You can't escape it.
So if you stop at 9/10, will you still fail it? Because
if it's out of 3 marks, you get 1. So I want to try and see if I can give Anne this question to do. The problem with this join me is always let me see the other business here. Like this. Just hold on. It's the join me. This thing is very. They didn't innovate at all. Like I'm going to ask a hand this question.
Don't ask me ask question.
No, I won't ask you. I won't ask you ask question. I just want.
I didn't understand this one at all.
Yeah, you have to add them together because I know that you can add fractions hand, but I'm not so sure what's not happening today when you are adding. So look at this one. So if half of the students are Nigerians and what's it called 1/5 they are from Ghana, how many are going to be the rest?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is that 2/5? Is that 3/5? I don't know if let me tell you how I did it.
Okay.
So I find the LCM between 2 and 5, which is 10.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 into 10 is 5.
Mm-hmm.
5 times 1, 5.
Mm-hmm.
2 into 5 into 10 is 2.
Mm-hmm.
2 times 1 is 2.
Mm-hmm.
That's oh, am I adding or subtracting?
Yeah, you are adding. We have to add this one
Okay,
first.
that's 7/10.
Uh-huh.
So 7/10, and I did the whole number, which is 1/1 minus 7/10.
That's going to be 3 over what?
3/5.
3/10. That's it.
3/10.
Yes. You know when you say 1/0, just say 1/0 is going to be what 10/10. You know that?
Okay.
What is 7 minus? What is 7?
Yeah. Okay.
That's it.
Oh, I think that was much simpler for me if you say
Hey,
10/10.
look at how I did there. Wait.
Okay.
I just did one step and I got 3/10. I don't know how. What I did was I got the common factor, which is 10.
Mm.
Then I said 5 times 1 is 5. Then 2 times 1 is 2, which is equals to minus 6 is 3/10.
Minus what? Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you get the LCM being 10,
Yeah.
then 2
Yeah.
times 1 5, 2 times 1 2, 2 minus 5 3/10.
Yes. That's it.
Eh,
You can
but
do that one, but it's back to
had
follow.
more steps. I didn't even get to the 7/10 before I got to the 3/10. So I must have
Yeah.
missed something.
Yeah. It's better for you just to follow this step so that you don't get any confusion. So.
Okay, so what did I miss that I didn't get right? I missed
that it might not probably work for all questions. It worked for this.
So
It might not probably work for all questions. So you just need to when you add them together to get 7/10, just do that for you to get 1/0, you get it, and it's going to be what? It's going to be 3/10. Mm. So just give me 1 sec, please. Hello. Hi, good afternoon. Are you okay? Hello, are you okay? Yeah. All right. Yeah, I know. Yeah. So far, so good. You get it. It's just like so far so good. He's coping. So the most important thing is just for him to be like, serious, like his sister. You get it. Well, to be honest with you, so far so good. Everything is working well. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he had chemistry test last week, so he just started maths this Monday. So Monday is going to be math, then Friday chemistry for you. That's how we shared it here. Okay. All right. Okay, I will look at my calendar and we say taxi. All right. All right, no problem. All right. So I will let you know. I'll check my calendar. I'll text you. All right. Bye. So sorry guys. So look at that's how it works. So this one now you have this one is like one whole is 1 half and things like that. So these are actually in words. You know what I'm talking about. So in case sometimes they won't give you this number. They can just give you what is 3/4? 3/4 of this. So you know how to write it. It's 3/4. So when you have 2/5, it's 2/5. 1/9 is 1/9. 7/9 is 7/9, and things like that. So it goes on and on. So I want us to compare fractions now before we do this one. So when you want to compare fractions, I hope you guys can find fractions on a month. Divide by the you can find what is 4/5 of what is 4/5 of 40.
That times 1.
Yeah, when you see off is multiplication.
Yeah. Is that 3 times 8, 32?
Yeah, it's 32. Yeah. So that's just straightforward. I knew you can do that one. So that's why I'm just going. So I want to check.
In exam.
And they can ask you that, but it's normally like one.
What of the working steps?
It's just for you to, when you see things, just multiply. Since you know it's 32, just say 4 times 60 times 40, or divide by 5. Or you do 40 divided by 5 first. That is 8. 8 times 4, 32. That's all.
So we just show this step and that's it.
That's it.
Okay, one step. All right.
So is that how many marks is that? Is that 1 mark or 3 marks?
2. It's normally 2 marks.
So you have to work it out because I did 4/5 times 40, then 5 into 48, then 8 times
8 times 4 is
32.
32. So that's actually how it works. So the next one is this. If you have to compare which fraction is actually bigger than the other. So for example now, let me see if I can give you questions on this to do. So can you guys try this one first? This question, ABC.
2/3.
Yeah, 2/3 or 45.
Number 1 is 30. 8/30.
Is what?
8/30.
8/30.
30. 8/30.
Okay, 30. Yeah.
2/5. B is 16.
Yes.
Is that 48?
The
other one is 48. C.
C is 48. Yeah. So let's now go to which one. I'm going to do one for you for this next part. We want to know which fraction is greater. So for example now, is that which one is bigger between 3/10 and what? And 1/4. So for you to know which fraction is bigger first, if you say which fraction is bigger between 1/2 and 1/3, which one is bigger?
Sorry.
Which one is bigger between 1/2?
3/10 is 30%, while 1/4 is a quarter, which is 25%.
Yeah. So this one is going to be bigger, but I want us to do this one. So what about this one? Which one is bigger between 1/2 and 1/3?
1/2.
1/2. Yeah, it's actually bigger. Because,
1/2 is 50%, isn't it?
yeah,
Mm.
it's like 30%. You get it? So, so
3
in case,
So are
in
we
case,
counting by 100, if I may
no,
ask?
just know you don't need to. You can let me just show you how to do this one now. If you want to check which one is bigger between these, what you can do is this: you make sure they have the same denominator, so that by
Okay.
finding the LCM, which is like I can just pick 40. So this one times 4 times 4. So this one can be what? It's going to be 12/40, and this one is what times 10. Times 10 is going to be what? 10 over what? Over 40. Can you see? They have the same denominator, but this one is bigger because of the higher what numerator. That's it.
I'm sorry, can you come again, please?
And you have to make sure they have the same denominator. What's the common LCM for 3/10 and 1/4? Oh, sorry, common LCM for 10 and 4 is 40, you know?
See, yeah.
Yeah, I want to make this one now. Take this one to 40. So what you are doing to the bottom, you have to do it to the top too. So 4 times 10 is 40. 4 times 3 is 12. And this one too. 10 times 4 is 40. And 10 times 1 is what? 10. So that's it. So it's going to be 12. This one is bigger because of what? Of higher numerator. So, for example, now if you're asking to check which one is bigger between.
Can you please do this 3/10 and 1/4, please, if you don't mind?
I should do what?
The 3/10 and the 1/4, please.
But I just finished doing it.
Is that what you've just done?
Yes.
What's wrong with me today?
Which one is bigger between 3/10 and 1/4? You make it the same denominator times 4 times 4. You get it now? So you can change this one to what? To 12/40. And this one is going to be what? Times 10. Times 10 becomes what? 10/40.
Okay.
So this one is bigger because there's 12 is more than 10. You know that?
Yeah. So what about if we do it the other way?
Which one?
By finding the LCM. Does that work?
That's the LCM. I first find the LCM. Where is 40?
Yeah, that's 40. Okay. 10 into plus 4. 4 times 2 is 12.
So you get it. So I'll give you this one to try now. Can you try this one, please? Which one is bigger between? Is greater between A, B, C? Like just A, answer for A, for B, for C.
Which one? Okay.
Yeah, the question 2. Yeah.
Oh. Should I go with A? I don't know. That will now encourage me if I've got it right.
So do it now. Do A, B, C. Do the first one first. Do the first one. Tell me which one is bigger.
Okay, the first one, yeah, I find the LCM, which is 36.
Do it now. I know how to do it now.
Mm-hmm.
I figured it out. I know how to do it now.
Okay.
Okay. I said I find the LCM being 36.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I now did 4 times 9, 36. 4 times 5, 20. Then I went to the other side and times it by 9. 4 times 36. 3 times 9, 27.
Yes.
So I've got 27 over 36 as the bigger one.
Yes. 20.
Yeah.
This one is 20 over what? Over
20 over 36.
36. And this one is what? 27.
27 over 36.
This one is bigger. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
But I
Okay,
didn't do mine that way. This is
What
what I did. I said I find the LCM, yeah, and I said 9 into 36, which is 4. 4 times 5, 20.
Yeah, that's
Then
it. Same thing too.
4 into 36, which is 9. 9 times 7, 27.
Yeah,
9 times
that's
6,
it.
27.
Yeah, that's it. The same thing too. But you're just using that.
I'm using the old style back home. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
I'm still old school. I'm sorry.
No problem. So what about B? Can you guys try B and C, please?
Okay.
Oh. The larger one, the common denominator is 35.
Yeah.
And if I times the one on the left by 7, it will give me 21 over 35. And if I times the one on the left by 5, it will give me 20 over 35.
Yeah.
Is it correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's correct.
So
Yeah.
3 over
So
5 is bigger.
Yeah, it's bigger. Yeah. What about the last one?
4 over 3. 3 over
The last one is
15. So I find the LCM. Hello?
Yeah, I'm listening.
LCM, which was 96.
The LCM could be 24.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Because they've got something that can divide both of them. Yeah, sorry. I'll start all over. I got it wrong. But I can still continue I can still break it down.
You can still actually break it down, but 96, you might be like struggling
That's not
to
that
like.
way. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. 4 into 24. 4 times 6, 24. 24. 6, 24. Is that 18 over 24 and 15 over 24?
Yeah. So
Do
the
you
18
have
one
to
is
break it
bigger.
down?
Yeah. The 18 one is the bigger.
Yeah, 18 over 24 is bigger.
Yes.
which is
15 over 24.
Yes. So it's bigger.
But 24 is not. It's not bigger. It's 3 over 4 is bigger.
3 over 4 is bigger, yeah, because 3 over 4 is bigger.
Yeah. So in this question now, if we had gone with the 96 option, during exam, your brain might not tell you that it's 24, that is the common denominator.
Yeah, you can go with 96, we still get it right.
If we had gone with the common denominator being 4, yeah?
Common denominator being 4.
Like times everything by 4 or by 2, since 2 was in between all of them.
You can't times everything by actually 2. You have to make sure you turn that 24 and 4 to the same denominator. And the way you could do it is this. You do 24 times 1, that's 24. 4 times 6, that's 24, which that's actually what Anne did. So it's more straightforward then. So
I understand it now.
Is that what?
I said I understand it now.
Okay. So let's now go to improper fractions. Now, these are improper fractions because the numerator is actually bigger than the denominator. So it's improper. So to convert this, now you have 7 over 4. To convert it, you have to check it. How many times does 7 goes in? Does 4 goes in 7?
1.
So you add 1 whole number. So what's the remainder?
3. 3 over 4.
Yeah, that is.
So is that the one they say 1 whole number 3 over 4? Is that the one they say 1 whole number 3 over 4?
Yes, 1 whole. That's 3 over 4.
Funny enough, my dad was a teacher.
Okay.
So this fraction, I'm really good at fraction, is when it comes to like when they start bringing sentences. If this goes to this and that, that's when I get confused.
Okay.
Yeah.
So can you try and convert these 22 over 7 and convert this one to what's it called? 30 over 7. So what's the improper fraction? They're all improper. So what's the missing number?
The first one is 3 whole number 1 over 7.
Yes.
And then the second one. 4. The second one is 4 whole number 2 over 7.
Yes, 4 0 2 7.
The second one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know how I came about the answer.
So how many times does 7? So just give me a sec, please. Okay. Sorry. Elsa. Actually, I'll give her. That? Oh, no. Mukate. What's it called? Mukate, test the one we have free. That's all. On the phone, so that's not so much. So my bag on why is that? All right, no problem. Get. You, my check. All right. So this is how many times does 7 goes in 30? That's 4.
4.
Yes, remaining what? 2.
When it's improper, isn't it?
Yeah. So how many times does 7 goes in 20? Is 4. Then the remainder is 2. So it's going 2 over 7. Yeah.
So this number will be turning improper fraction to proper Or
no, this one is turning improper to mixed numbers.
to mix numbers.
Improper fraction can be written as what? As mixed number.
Numbers. Okay, I get it.
So you can also turn mixed numbers to improper.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's the other way around. So improper to mixed. Can you say if you have something like this, like 2 1/5, so you multiply 2 times 5, that is 10.
That's 10 plus 1,
Plus
11.
11. So it's going to be 11/5.
So is that what they're going to give us in an exam?
No, they will ask you to. They can ask you. I'm going to show you one question now. I'm going to show you how they worked it. I'm not sure I can just recollect it. So I want us to do this one. I'm coming. Can you just try and convert this one? Convert this one quickly first. Do question 4 and 5. Question 4 and 5.
4 and 5.
Yes, please.
We just did 4 5 over 7, isn't it? Used to just do 5 over. Okay, we didn't do 5 over 7. Right. Sorry, 7 over 5.
Sorry, which one is 4 and 5?
Can you see it's on the screen?
4. Oh, okay. Is it the last one?
No, question 4 and question 5. Just do A and B in question 4, A and B in question 5.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
That's 1.
Done.
2, there's 2, 8.
So the first one is 2 over 5, and the second one is 2 1 over 8.
So what's the first one? Sorry, come again, please.
The first one is 1 2 over 5.
Yeah.
The second one is 1 2 over 5. Then the second one is 2 1 over 8.
What about 5?
21 over 4 and 18 over 5.
Yes, that's it. So the common question they can ask you is this. They can say the gates, they say the requirements. You can say that the requirement for the gate should be what? Is 1 over 126 over 4 inches. You can see that as the requirement for the gate. For example, you want to build a gate, and the government said the requirement was the gate must be at least this inches. They now said that what's it called? Maybe Anne, you now try to build a gate. The gate is now you now build a gate of what? Of 30 1 so 35 over 6. Sorry, let me just put this one. 35 over 6. No, not 5 over 6. 34 over 5. So now ask you, not 4 over 5, sorry, I keep on 3 over 4. You now build something of what? Of 33 over 4 inches. So now say, is the gate you built, is it large enough? So what will you do? You say that is the gate you build, is it large enough? So you now compare, you have to compare the two of them together. Then it must be at least these inches. And you now build this. Now say, well, is this one large enough? So you have to compare this one to what? To this. So you want to compare that, you have to change it to improper fraction.
Yeah.
4 times 30 is 120. 120 plus 3 is going to be what? 123 over 4. Is it large enough?
Yeah. It's large, isn't it?
No.
I think you are eating and you are lesson.
Yes, sir.
23 is small. It's 3.
It's not. It must be at least this, but it's now 123 over 4, so it's not large enough.
It's not large enough. Sorry.
It's not large enough. Yeah. So that's a question they ask you. It's okay. These are the type of questions they actually ask you. You get it? So let me just give you one. So you have to apply your knowledge. You get it? So that is it. So it can ask you that. It can ask you that the what's it called? The building, maybe the gate is like it said you are trying to. It must be at least. It must be more than. I can say must be more than 6.5/6 meters. Then it must be more than that. Then you now built I'm just saying, and you built another one. You built one of you built another one of 50/6. Is it more than 6.5/6? Check. What will you do?
So now, I'll check. 6 into 50. That's 4.
You can just convert this one to improper fraction.
Yeah. That's what I want to do now.
6 times 6 is 36 plus 5 is 41.
41. That's what I'm doing.
41/6. So that is it. So these are the type of question they ask you. So it's just for you to apply and you can do it. That's it. So any question?
Nah.
One more question.
Yeah.
But can I break it down? What about if I should break it down, then I compare? Because what I was going to
you just making it complicated for yourself. You can compare it directly.
All right. Okay.
So bye.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah.
You're going?
Yeah.
You're giving us a question. Aww.
No, I've already showed you the questions to do, but I wrote it down. I'm going to send it. I'm going to look for the type of
question.
Yes.
Excuse me. Are we having assignment?
You're going to have this week, yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Give us one more question. Come on.
No, I'm just trying to look for, but I'm going to search it and actually. The file I'm trying to actually open is not actually opening now.
We are on the time. You don't want to ask us questions. Okay, no problem.
No. I think you'll be fine with it.
I think Placida is on fire today. Give her more questions.
You don't know how confusing this fraction has been for me. Okay, thank you so much.
All right, bye.
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 Bye. Yeah. Hello. Elsa.